Your Income Agency. Come on in, friends. We are talking all things going live. I am running super late, so we're going to get going so that I can go live, you all, and we start this live journey. So I apologize. I typically will try to be here a little earlier. So you guys are seeing me in real time trying to set up my stuff so that it is a little bit better in terms of the look. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. We are going live right now with confidence and ease. Hey, friend, how you doing? You know what? I had a meeting with somebody. I'm learning now. I gotta make some adjustments to my calendar so that I don't have a meeting that runs up against the time I'm trying to go live. So you said is that what it is right now? I got 1,160. I am knocking on the door of 3,000 watch hours too. I think by this weekend I should be over 3,000 watch hours. I'll say it for the recording if anybody is listening. Talking to my moderator, the Idea Barista, so you definitely want to follow her. But one thing I say to do is, here's my trick, and again, all of this is the long game, very much grassroots, not a lot of extra frills. So there are some things I'm doing that that I would encourage people to do if you are doing like I'm doing, where my primary is TikTok, but this is my other um, other platform that I'm trying to, at least see it grow and kind of invest a little bit of time and effort into. So again, the way I'm doing YouTube is not perfect, it's not ideal. There's definitely some room for improvement. However, um, we have multiple devices in this house. By the way, this new setup makes the thumbnails super cute too. They do, aren't they? I forgot to do one before I started this live though. So I don't have one for this one, but you're right. It is like this little glowy look. I like it. I do like it. And I'm smiling. I do my little smile. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all who are coming in. I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think of the lighting. Let me know what you think of the thumbnails. Let's come on in, give feedback, positive feedback. Well, welcome. Make sure you like the live, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed, click that subscriber button and click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So we are talking all things going live here. I was about to give a little tip. I think I'm gonna hold off. A lot of people came in the room pretty early. I don't know if they were sitting on the back like, oh, what's she about to say? What's she about to say? I may give it. If you guys ask nicely, I'll give my tip about my long game. And I'll be honest with you, it's longer than what it should have been because I was not diligent about my strategy. So I'll do it a little bit and I will forget to do it and I won't do it for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. And then I go back to like, oh, I need to do my strategy. So not going to tell my strategy. I decided I changed my mind just that quickly. But look here, give me a like. If you give me a like, let me know. I got a shiny new penny for y'all if you tell me. Whatever. Hello, friend. I'll tell you when we meet. I'll tell you when we meet what my strategy is. Let me know, don't or message me. If you message me, I'll let you know. Okay, that goes for anybody. If y'all take the time to message me, because you can message me on YouTube as well. I think, yeah, maybe not. You gotta go on TikTok probably, but I'll send you a voice memo and tell you what it is. Thank you all who are here. I appreciate you all joining. We are about to go live on TikTok in a second. Your girl is running late, and I was in a meeting. Like I said, the meeting took up a little longer than I want. There's like the little corner here that does not get covered. And I'm trying to figure out how do I position it so that it will. Maybe that did it. Did that do it? Kind of. I have to kind of figure out my lighting. It has like this little glow around it. So I got to figure out angles. Still working on my angles, friends. Well, that looks good. I like very sunsetty. I'm gonna have to play around with it also because I think I'm not getting the full. There's like a little tad bit. So I'll have to play around with that. All right, friends. So I'm going to go live. Thank you all for being here. If you are here, give me a thumbs up to like the live, but also um, make sure you are subscribing to the channel as well as clicking that bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So we're about to go live now. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much. Why TikTok give me a message about a well-lit? I got a well-lit message. TikTok, be nice. I am lit very well. I don't like when they do that. Thank you so much, everybody. Give me a like if you're listening. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel and as well as click that bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. I don't like that. That's real. You know, am I not light enough? What does that mean, TikTok? Thank you so much, friend. Hey, friend. Greetings from Milan. Yes, I was watching some of the opening Olympics. Thank you so much, everybody. Everybody coming in. Appreciate the support. We're about to go live on TikTok in just a moment. I do co-stream, so I'm here on the YT. This becomes a playlist. You guys can go back and watch it. Make sure you watch it. I give a lot of nuggets here, a lot of gems to help you go live with confidence and ease. So feel free to chime in, ask questions about Livestream. I'm happy to answer your questions. How about you worry about my imposters and less about my life? Thank you. TikTok, did you hear that? I'm not live yet, but I think they need to hear that. Worry more about how you get rid of people impersonating. And hopefully ain't no impersonators in the room. So how do you solve that, TikTok? Solve that for me. I'm over it. It is past due. Focus on the things that really matter. Okay. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate the support. We're about to go live in just a moment. You said, what do you know about Turkey? Is that it? I was conducting an experiment. You was conducting an experiment. Um, I went there on a cruise. That's about it. That's about it. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it right there. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the support. You said, oh, that's cool. Yeah. It was a nice cruise. It was a nice cruise. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Okay, so we're about to go live. Thank you all for supporting. Make sure you like the live, comment, subscribe. Okay, it was for school. I am Turkish. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, welcome to the room. I'm from Illinois originally. Now originally from Chicago. Now I'm in Florida. Yep. So in the U.S. But thank you so much for being here. That's awesome, friend. Let's see. We're going live. All right, TikTok, we are talking all things live. We're talking all things live. Come on in. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know if you have questions. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions, friends. Why is my lighting darker today? Since I went live, it went dark on me. Thank you all for joining. Hey, Per Mom, how are you, friend? How's everything going? Is my lighting seems extra dark, doesn't it? Let's see. Why did it do that to me? Hey, friend. It got a little extra dark. As soon as I came live, it's almost like it wanted me to be dark. Was that my phone? I think my phone might have dimmed me. Hello, friend. Thank you so much. We're talking all things live streaming. Feel free to come in. My friends joining me. Make sure you like the live, comment, and subscribe. Connect. Hey, Erin. How are you, friend? I started to say subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. We're going to go in through the other account. Well, you know what? We'll go with it. Feel free to come in and let me know. Thank you so much, everybody. Join in. Feel free to come in, ask questions. I'm going to get started in just a moment. I'm getting my screen set up. So I appreciate you all coming in. Feel free to ask questions if you don't mind. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, Miss Vicky, how are you, friend? Coming in and join. Let me know if you got any questions. Feel free to like the live as well. We're going to get some more friends to come in and like the live. Let me know if you are new. Hey, friends. Hey, we got a lot of friends popping in. Thank you so much for joining the live stream, friends. We're going to talk about live streaming. We're going to talk about some things that you want to do to make sure your account is up to speed. I said some stuff yesterday in my live. I talked to my point of contact. They had some great tips and strategies as well. So I want to make sure I share that with you all. So we're going to talk about that as well. There's some things you want to do to make sure your account is functioning at its full optimized potential. Hey, Susan, it was great meeting with you. So I appreciate you all so much. Hello, thank you for those populars. Lee Ann, how you doing, friend? So let me know if you guys don't mind tapping the screen, sharing the live out. We're gonna get some more friends in the room pretty quickly, and then we're gonna keep going live, okay? Thank you all for coming in, supporting the live stream. So we're going to talk about live streaming. We're going to talk about some tech glitches. We're going to talk about how to go live with confidence and ease. I want you guys to feel confident about doing this. You guys know I upgraded. You said loved it. Oh, I appreciate your friend. You guys know you see I've enhanced my lighting. I've shifted things a little bit. We're still kind of working through the strategy here, but I did make a conscious decision to enhance my lighting for my live stream. I want to do that on purpose so that I can have a different image and effect to the room. So I'm trying to create this like mood, this soothing type feel to it. So lighting was a big piece of that. So I always tell you guys, lighting for your live stream matters. I came to see if it's in your showcase. It is in my showcase. I did add it. So let me say this, okay? Miss Vicky. Now, what TikTok has in there is the same exact thing, and that's what I added. However, I did get it from the Zon. If you want my Zon link and just get it there, I can send that to you. So let me know if you prefer to do that or prefer TikTok. Doesn't matter to me. So I'm always very transparent about where did it actually come from. Um, so just let me know, and what I'll do if anybody's curious, especially people in the agency, I can put it inside of the school community. Maybe I'll post it there if people are interested in getting it from exactly where I purchased. So I'm happy to do that as well. So it really, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. But it is the same exact equipment, same exact thing, even with down to the 2 remotes that came with it. Simply B, how you doing, friend? So let me know. Just message me. Okay. So I'm happy to do either way. But it is, if you go to my profile, my profile up here, my mini profile, you'll see my showcase. It is in there. Um, I'm liking it. It was funny. What was that? Flourish. Flourish said hers went out on her after, I guess, a little bit over a month of using it. But she was using it and running it all throughout the night, 8 to 10 hours a day, because she was treating it as a nightlight for her dogs, y'all. So I was like, oh my gosh. I'm sure that's not what they intended it to be. So it matches your outfit. It does. It has this nice little blend that it's doing. I love it with the blue color when it comes in, the blue and purple. So so just know it is not probably a night light. It's not probably intended to run overnight for hours and hours on end. So I'm sure that's not the way they marketed this light. So just keep that in mind. But with that, I did my little tapper does not want to work today. I do turn it off. I do use it twice a day with my live stream being anywhere between, 3 hours in the day, 90 minutes each time or something like that. Maybe 2 hours, so maybe 4 hours on max. I've only used my live equipment for, I know, that's it. That's all I'm using mine for. Live equipment for live stream. So I agree with that. That tickled me when she said, yeah, I used it for my nightlight for the dogs. That's super cute. But but yeah, keep that in mind, friends. You gotta use it for what they say it's intended for, and that probably will make sure that it lasts a lot longer. What else? I will say, so that's in the showcase, but like I said, if you want the exact place that I got it from with the Zana, I would say have that as well. My tapper is not working. Anybody, I need to figure out the latest tapper. I think Coach Chantel has one that she's promoting. I gotta ask her how is it working because these tappers here, I guess they're not used for as much as I'm tapping and using them for, they're like, ma'am, you are really putting us to the test because I have them on doing my lives, doing y'all lives. They're running probably 9 to 10 hours a day. So, so my tappers are not working the way they used to. So I just wanted to say that is anybody else having those issues? Let me know if you're having that as a problem. But I'm not. You said how long do you keep it on in your live? I turn it on and off, but it's running. I'll click it on and off, 'cause especially if it starts going too long. Hey Don, how you doing? Like, when I notice it, I cut it off for a few seconds. It's not a few minutes. Sometimes it might get a few minutes, but it ain't off long. So so that's happening. Black Lotus, how you doing, friend? I was like, I didn't see Black Lotus this morning. How are you? Mine is completely broken. I've only had it for 4 months. Leanne, the wireless one, it might be about 4 months. It's not it's definitely not working as effectively anymore. But it's probably about 4 months old. Now that I think about it, I have to go back and look at the exact purchase date, but I think it's probably an October purchase. Something like that. Yeah. So and maybe that's the lifespan. Maybe it's not supposed to last longer than 3 to 4 months based on our usage. So our level of usage, but I'm not sure. What do you guys say? Is that something you guys have noticed? Miss Vicky, how long does yours last? Um, Black Lotus, how long does yours last? Well, no, you just got yours. You just got a new one, or you purchased. I'm talking about tappers, the little tapper thing. So let me know your clicker if you've had it for a while. But yeah, so it's not picking up the way it used to on my mine's still doing good. And you've had it for a minute. You've had it for like months, year. You've had it for a year. You said not quite a year. I've had mine for months, yes. Well, I said, did you get it in the beginning? I don't think so. I think you probably got it like 4 or 5 months in. So about 6 months on, 6 to 9 months. Okay, so I need to repurchase because literally it's not doing anything. It's not even changing the numbers from my view. From the view of the screen here is doing what it does, but it's not registering. So I'm not sure why it's not picking up. That might be TikTok. Thank you all who are here. I appreciate you guys. So we are talking about tech glitches. So this is part of the topic. That one with the arm scare me. That arm, yeah, it moves. You think so? It's tapping away and it ain't doing nothing. Not a thing. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Lisa, how's everything going, friend? So no, it is not doing a thing at all. So I appreciate you all being here. If you guys don't mind tapping, I appreciate it as well. So we'll see if we can get some taps. I'm trying to pay attention to that strategy as well. Tapping at least 10K in the first 10 minutes, if that is a thing. So I'm trying to see if that is effective. I try my best to, but obviously my equipment is not helping me today. I have one without an arm. I love it. Oh, interesting. I think that might be the new one. Is that the newer version? I think Coach Chantel has talked about hers as a new version of it. I'm gonna take a look. I'm gonna have to ask her. I'm gonna come in her live tonight. Hey everyone, how you doing, Coach Jesse? Thank you so much for popping in, friend. You you had it for months. Okay, okay, so it's not all that new. All right. It looks like a little remote control, like a little key fob type thing for a car starter. That's the one I'm thinking. The arm twisters messes up the wires. You think so? That's what's happening? Interesting. So that's creating some dysfunction there, some malfunction with it. Okay. I could see that being the case. Yeah, because it's not moving my likes at all. Yep, I'm using mine as it's not showing up in the numbers. No. Yeah. Kind of L shape. Okay. That's what happened to mine. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's taps are working a little bit. I don't know whose it is, but it's moving very little. Thank you so much. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. How you doing, Miss Darlene? You said that's yours? Well, thank you Appreciate the taps happening because mine ain't doing nothing. Appreciate all the taps that you're sharing, friend. You said that's my spirit fingers. Is that your fingers? Good morning. I appreciate y'all support. Thank you so much. I see some movement. You said turn tapper down. What does that mean? You said turn it like, what do you mean turn mine down, my volume too loud? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you're saying. Can you check to see ours? Yeah, I can check to see who is in fact tapping, huh? Let me check. Let me check. Let's see. Um it is Miss Vicky, you have 421 likes that have come through as of now. Um Coach Jesse, let's see. You have 170 that have come through. Leanne, you said you were tapping. Leanne, oh, Leanne is it? Leanne got the majority. She got 2.1K. Is that your fingers for real? Is that really your fingers doing that? I had to bring mine to 12. Okay. Oh my gosh. You said your tapper wasn't working. Is that truly your fingers tapping away like that? You said, I'm not trying to pretend I'm tapping, but I'm not. Okay. Thank you. But I appreciate you being here, Black Lotus. Black Lotus said, I ain't tapping today. I have a three-finger method for real. Do you really? I appreciate the taps, friend. What number is mine on? Let's see. Let me see. Where's my I gotta put a comment. Let me put a comment in. Let's see. I'm just gonna say hi. So let's see. What does mine say? It says 0. It says 0, y'all. It ain't registering none of my taps. It says 0. So it's like, nope, no taps for you. 7 heart me's. TikTok really. TikTok gave me the flash goal. It's heart me. So if y'all have not shared your heartbeat yet, I would appreciate it. So if you have, I totally understand. He said, wow. It did not register none of mine. So why doesn't it like me? TikTok, why don't you like me? What is going on? That is real shady. I wonder, I'm gonna take a look. I wonder if it was my screen protector. I wonder. I'm gonna have to take it off this phone. Maybe I'll do a new screen protector. I don't know if that's it. But I'm wondering why I didn't get none of my taps. It says 0. That's interesting. Thank you so much, pals. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for coming in. I know you said bring it down some. You think so? I didn't have it high. I had it on 9 on the old version. But I'll take it all the way down back to 3 and see if it picks up any. I think this old version, that was kind of the case. You had to make it less taps, maybe. Let's see. It was saying it. It was definitely saying it was tapping on the screen. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You said you had to do that. Good afternoon. How you doing, Natty Nat? Thank you so much. So you said, because I'm turning it down, you think it's going to pick some up. Let's see. I'm going to put another comment in there. We testing tappers. This is the tech conversation today. We testing this tapper. That is interesting. Thank you. No, it still says no likes. Thank you for the roses and the radiant launch. Appreciate you. Let's see. I'm not sure. You said I have a new tapper. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new one. Did Coach Chantel come in here? When she comes in here, I need to ask her about her new tapper. I need to ask her. She has this one that looks like a little key fob. So I'm curious about it. Um, I will send community gift. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for seeing. I see community gift. I see send community gift. wait a minute, you said, I see, send community gift. Yes. The community gift is, well, we got the flash goal going on right now. Thank you so much, Jess. Appreciate you, friend. It won't register until the new live. What you mean? What you talking about? Coach Jesse. Once the flash go, I'm gonna pin it. The community gift, I'll pin it. Yes, up in the check-in. Yes. Okay, so when you do your daily heart me, it tells you actually to do it. Okay, that's cool. Send community gift. Yes, that's the community gift. I love the community gift. That's super cute. That TikTok got that right. Got that right. TikTok said we gonna create this gift. So that's awesome. Thank you. Hey, Inspirational Wink. How are you, friend? Thank you so much, Jasmine. Thank you. I see you as well. Thank you all grabbing that daily heart me. So I appreciate everybody coming in. Let me know if you guys have questions. It's not going to register tab until a new live. Oh, really? Why? Why is that? Because it's mad at me or something? Should I leave? Should I leave this live and come back in? You think that will help it? 10K. We did get to 10K. Thank you so much. It took us 18 minutes. And Leanne and her three-finger technique. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate all the support. We're still tapping. She did 4.2 of those. So I appreciate everybody. It is definitely a team affair. So I appreciate everybody supporting. Thank you so much. Um, no one's tapper was working. Yeah, nobody's tapper was working, huh? I wonder if that's the case. Like literally nobody's tapping is working. It happened to me, so it's up to you. Oh, so you're saying in terms of the new live will let the taps pick up. Interesting. Good afternoon. How you doing, Wynette? Thank you so much for being here. Pals, thank you for coming back in. Um, so yeah, no, it's fine. I'm not gonna end it now, but it's fine. I think what I'll end up doing is, especially we got this flash go, I want to get another heart me, but we'll see. Did we achieved it? Oh, thank you. We did, didn't we? It doesn't seem like it was registering taps through the tappers. But let me see, are you tapping? You tapped 1K of those, Natty. So whatever you're doing is working. So scratch whatever else. What you're doing is working, friend. I got a carpal tunnel tap, tap, tap. Yeah. Okay, good. Mine is, but in my room this morning, the likes were really low. Interesting. Yeah, the live in the morning seemed like it was just sluggish. Miss Vicky, you almost got to 1,000 taps too. Um, Happy Friday, Wynette. Thank you so much for being here. Um, so yeah, it was real sluggish in the morning, and so I'm not sure what was happening. I thought it was my internet connection because I was showing lower bars. I'm a little bit better today, or this particular live. We did it, Flash Go complete. We did, friend. Thank you so much. Appreciate that on Written Unstoppable. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting the Flash Goal. This Heart Me one is hard. Obviously we're doing the 2 a day, but I appreciate you guys coming back and having your backup to your backup to your backup come in as well. So appreciate everybody coming through on that. What I was gonna do, I was gonna chat a little bit. We're gonna talk about tech glitches. I went over some stuff this morning that came back from my point of contact from the agency. So I'm going to reiterate some things she shared. I haven't heard back from her as of yet. I was hoping I usually don't hear back from her until like after 6 o'clock my time. So hopefully I'll have some stuff for early next week. There is a meeting that I'm going to attend virtually. On Tuesday. So that'll be an opportunity for me to kind of get a little insight and hopefully get some insider knowledge on what is going on. All the tea. So we'll see if there's some tea that they're going to actually spill, but we'll see. Thank you so much for the populist check mine again. I'm only using my tapper, but it should be over 1K and all taps are not registering. Oh, really? Let's see. It still says 921. Miss Vicky, it still says 921. So yeah, they're not registering all the taps. Interesting. TikTok, do better. Do better, TikTok. You could do better. Thank you all for the populars and the daily heart me. L, thank you so much. Appreciate you as well coming on in. As you guys are coming in, feel free to share out the live as well so we can get some more of our friends in the room and repost. You can repost the live. I tell people pay attention to reposting because it's one repost, and if you do it again, you're actually removing the repost. So just kind of pay attention to that. Just make sure you're doing it once and you see if you do it again, it says that you actually are removing it. Okay, moving right along. I checked again, it still says 9:21. You said, oh dang. Lisa, you have been removing that post, that repost. She was like, oh, wait a minute. It took me a minute to catch on to that too, because I was like, repost, 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 repost. I was like, wait a minute, it actually says remove. Laugh out loud. We gladly sell your tappers. We say nothing about your being able to use them. That's true. That's true. These tappers are just that, just well, you know, when they work, they work. I'm not gonna shade the tappers too much. When they work, they work. But when they don't work, it's frustrating. So so yeah. Um, thank you all. I appreciate the shares. I appreciate the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for that. Um, Okay, so let me recap. So some stuff I did, and I give you guys this as almost a strategy too, because the past couple lives, or what I talk about in my content, I share in my live. Okay, so they say it's suppressing tap. Uh, they say TikTok is suppressing tapper taps. Oh, really? Mm. Well, they clearly are doing it. They clearly are doing it. They're like, nope, no taps for you. Let me see if my account has any taps that I've gotten registered. Okay, it did 467 of those. So I did get some taps. So I guess I'll cut it back on. So 467 finally gave me some taps, some credit. So I'll just let it sit over here and just tap slowly. You said get the finger method going. It's true. It started in the A-League side. Oh, did it? Black Lotus, did it like recently? This is a new thing. So you really do have to tap at a lower speed so it doesn't seem, artificial. You know what I'm saying? Like I wonder if that's what's happening. Hey, E-Nurse, how you doing? I wonder if that's what's going on. Your taps need to be slower so it doesn't seem like so it's picking up on. Yeah, okay. So keep that in mind, guys. Thank you so much, E-Nurse. Appreciate you guys. I always use my tapper at 3 to 5, no higher. Okay, that's true. Yeah. When I got this wireless one, I would pick up the pace a little bit, but now I realize I need to bring it down some. I need to bring it back down quite a bit. Interesting. I love those earrings. I do. Don't they look good? They look like they're really earrings. Okay, I was gonna say, where are my earrings? Where are my hoops? But yeah, so I think they are super cute when they sparkle like that. Thank you for that daily heart me as well. So what I was sharing with you all, yeah, bling. um, I I want you guys to think about when you post content, okay? And you're coming live, try to make that part of a conversation. Okay. So if there's something you post about, how do you bring that into your live stream? All right. Or if you're doing lives, and obviously I'm recording content here, how do you take that content and then apply it to your how do you take that live stream clip and then apply it to your content side? So you want to be intentional about being, able to talk about your stuff in your content, bring it to your live stream, and do that little approach to support, first of all, helping you to frame what you're going to talk about in your live. But obviously, whatever you talk about in your live should be reflecting your content. And what you talk about your content should be reflecting your live. So be in the habit of doing that. What's up with your floodlight? Are they're in you said in the car. They are Black Lotus. She said, what's up with this floodlight? Okay, so the clip-on light is in there. Should be. Clip-on light is in there. And then I just added this what do they call it? Sunset light. They called it that. Now, the sunset light is just a light that has different colors. Let me show you. Thank you all. Appreciate you guys. Those who are coming in live, thank you so much for being here. If you're new, say new in the chat so we know who you are. But this is it has the different color tones, and right now I just have it rotating. It is also what was I about to say about it? It's a spotlight. So it's just this light that's on and my clip-on light. I don't have my coach, these little box lights, I don't have them on anymore. So I just have the two light source. Let me know what you think about it. You said, where is it? So it should be in my showcase. Y'all want me to pin it. Let me pin it. Let me pin it, y'all. I'm gonna pin it real quick. Now, here's the thing about this product. I got this product originally from the Zon. Let me show it. I'm gonna show the box. I'm gonna show the, let's see. Can I show the box? I hope I can, because I don't want to show the actual product, so I don't want to have to move it. Hey, Holly Q, how you doing, friend? Um, so we just pinned it for a second. So is this the sunset lamp? And so it's on sale. I think it should be on sale right now. 50% off, free shipping. It's the exact same product. Um, and it's just like a little circle ball bulb light if you want it. So my original one came from the Zon. This is the TT version of it. If you want to get the Zon version, let me know. I'm happy to send that to you, but this is the exact same product. It's sitting here. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like since I have it pinned. It's right there. See it? And it's reflecting the light. So it's not super large. It's sitting on my little bar stool here. It's not a super large product at all. It has like a little bulb and it's floating through, and it's on a little stand, a little non-skid stand that it goes on. And so it's really small and just sits there. So, and as you can tell, it's like the little picture here, little small thing that sits there. And then you can position it. You know, obviously, I'm still working on the position because, I have that little sunset rim here, which is fine, but, I would love for it to be like totally, I may need to elevate it maybe. I got to figure out what's going on where I can get it where it's like a little nice, umbrella. You don't see where the sun is setting. So that's it. So it's in there, you all. I appreciate you all looking at that product. So it's there now. I have it pinned. You got to be careful. Hey, Holly Q, look at you, level 24. Holly Q is the inspiration for this. I'm going to say this because when you go to her live, she has a similar, I think you have yours set on one color. So she has like this nice sunshine color that's popping in her room, and she's there and she has the podcast and she's in the screen and she's talking. So I love her look, and I love like the colors her color coming through. So it just kind of gives this nice effect to it. And it's very soothing, it's very colorful. So just know it depends on what you want. I have it rotating the colors, but you also can have one color that matches your theme if you want to do that as well. Thank you all for coming in. I think we got some new friends that came in. So TikTok is giving us some friends. So we're talking about the sunset light, friends. I do have it sitting over here. It is the light that you see on my screen. So I figure I'll show it to you since TikTok wanna invite y'all to see it. There you go. This is the sunset light. It's sitting right there on my desk and it's reflecting on the wall. Okay, on my table. So thank you all for joining me. We're talking about live streaming, setting up your live. We're talking about some tech glitches that have happened. So let me know if you guys have questions, but this is what we're talking about right now. It was the wrong thing. The sunset lamp. Okay. So that's what's pinned there. So if you're curious about my lighting, that's what you're seeing. The lighting is because of the sunset lamp. And then I also have another clip-on light to kind of give you a little bit of a spotlight on me. So that's what you're seeing. It's two different, it's this light and then the clip-on light. Let me know if you guys have questions about it. I'm happy to answer any questions, but that's pinned there so you guys can see me in my lighting. Now, another thing I'll say about this lighting, it's a spotlight that is on my palm tree plant, which is an artificial plant. So that is not any kind of template or anything. It's actually doing that because it's spotlighting on the plant. So it gives kind of that effect, like you have this palm tree sunset effect. So that's why that's doing that. Otherwise, you would just get the regular color. And then like if you have it shining on something, it'll reflect on the wall. Okay. So yes, you said extra. So I figure I'd say that so you guys will be like, oh, why is that palm tree like that? It's because it's the palm tree. It's the actual palm tree. So thank you all for coming in. I see you guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Feel free to click the link for the spotlight. I'm only talking about the sunset lamp right now. So that is what's pinned there. If you guys have some more questions about it, let me know. And so we're going to talk about some live streaming tech glitches and some things like that if you are curious about that as well. All right. Let me know if you want to stay and learn about that as well. Okay, friends. So in the meantime, I'll pin this. I didn't mean to click it. I'll pin this in a little bit, but you guys are welcome to take a look at it. All right, friends. Thank you so much. Appreciate you all coming through. If you have questions, feel free to follow the live host and stay with me for a little bit. So we'll talk a little bit about what's going on with some of these tech things you want to pay attention to. All right. Sunset lamp. Just want to show that you guys see it in the background. It is reflecting on the wall there and it's changing colors. It does have a couple different speeds to it. If you want to change the type of options for you, it can flash. It can actually do a strobe light effect. This is the fade effect that you see, and then it'll pick a color and it'll make it kind of smooth out. So you'll see that as well. So it does those different colors. It can be white, and then it can be any of these shades if you just want one solid color. Okay, and then you can dim it and you can make it a little brighter if you need it to. All right. Um, and if you have questions, let me know, okay, friends? Appreciate you all coming through. Hey, Vibe Wellness, I see you. You said just got mine, did you? So awesome, awesome. You said new here. Anybody new in the room? Say hi, my new friends. If you are new, say hello. We always want to talk to our new friends. Thank you, Vibe Wellness. I see you, friend. Thank you for that. Thank you for being the title gifter. Appreciate that, friend, for the countdown. We are counting down, y'all. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Like I said, if you're new, say new in the chat. I always kind of want to make sure I say hi to my new friends. And if you are someone who doesn't go live, let me know how I can support you in your live journey. And if you are, hello, Cornbread, how you doing? Yes, friend. And if you are somebody who is a live host, put that in the chat too so we can meet you and engage with you as well. All right. So Sunset Lamp is there. TikTok shop. I haven't done, you guys know I haven't pinned a product in a while. So thank you so much. Appreciate you all. Thank you. Those was cute with the light. Thank you, Vibe Wellness. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate you. You said me. Coach Jessie, that's right. Coach Jessie is doing today is her 1 year anniversary. 1 year anniversary. So I don't know if you guys knew that she is celebrating 1 year on TikTok as a live host. So 1 year anniversary, friends. And so she is doing a 1 year anniversary battle tonight. So we're excited to see her get through her 1 year celebration. And then like I said, we got some new friends in the room, so feel free to come in and say hello if you're new to the room. Yes, she's gone through 1 year being live on these TikTok streets. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so any other questions about the lamp? Let me know if you guys have any other questions. As you guys can tell, like I said, it is like I say it's inspired by Hollycue. It's inspired by Hollycue because she was the one that brought it to my attention about this lamp. And I think she said she had bought it some time back and she's upgraded since then. But it is a nice little effect. I shared it with my husband. He was like, "Yeah, I like that." He said, "Yeah, that looks really good." And on the YT, it looks good too. I do that over here too. So I like it. So yeah, it's definitely a quick and easy way to enhance your room. And like I said, depending on what you're doing and your background, what you have it pointed towards, it'll give that little additional enhancement to your room. All right. So are we good on the lamp? If you are still in the room and you're new, feel free to say hello. Don't be shy And I'm going to unpin this so I don't have this pinned the whole time and I don't want to get TikTok mad at me for me not talking about it. Okay. So I'll probably repin it again later if you want to try to grab it. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions. And the shopping cart is there. It's not pinned, but it'll be in the shopping cart. I think you guys can still click the shopping cart to get it, even if when it's not pinned. You still can kind of click it because it'll be in there for you. All right. All right, friends. Thank you so much. I'm gonna unpin it now. Okay. So it's there if you want to click and see it. So a couple things I wanted to talk about. Let me know if there's any questions. In the meantime, hopefully I didn't miss any questions. When I had that thing pinned, I couldn't tell if there was any comments coming through. I couldn't see all the comments. Look at you getting the shoppable off your shopping page. That was Natty Nat. He said I want two and get an extra one. You know what, quiet as kept, I might do the same thing, Miss Vicky. I see that. Z says, so nice. It's a great, easy, and expensive touch to add dimension and ambiance. Look at you, Fran. I love that. I like you. You're so good with words. He's so good with words. Um, so yeah, so you guys will see that. Um, you said they love it a light, huh? Yeah, yeah. So appreciate you guys. All right, so let's do this. I'm gonna give you some things that I learned from my point of contact in terms of solving tech glitches. I talked about this in my 10 o'clock. I'm going to reiterate some things because I don't want you guys to miss out on doing these things to improve your stream ideally. We'll see. I think TikTok still is in control, the ultimate control. So these are things that you want to pay attention to, though, because I think these are the things that are like within your control. Okay. So within your control, you can focus on these things or at least try to fix these things. And then ideally, you want the algorithm to get to know you and understand what your stream is about and improve your stream. So you want all those things to happen as well. So I don't want you to forget that you got to do that. But these are the things that you can also kind of focus on to make sure your stream is operating at the max level. Okay. So first thing I will tell you to do is that you need to be sure that you have um, updated the iOS. I'm an Apple user, so I don't know what the equivalent is for Google, but for iPhones, it's the iOS updates that you have to do. Hey, Truly K, how are you, friend? Truly K, you joined the agency too. I owe you a message, friend. Congratulations, you joined officially today. And so she's in the agency, and I'm gonna send you, I told you there's the next couple steps where you have to fill out my, yes, yes, thank you. You're welcome. I didn't get a chance to see you. I was in a meeting, but I'll stop by and I'm gonna add you to group chat so you can share out your live to people in the agency so they can stop by as well. Just finished my live. You just finished it. All right, how did it go? And you've been going live for a minute, so I'm assuming is it going okay? Let us know how it's doing. Couple things. So I'm telling some things that you want to do to make sure that you're upgrading or enhancing your stream, ideally through some technical things you should do. So the very first thing is to make sure you have the latest phone update. So whatever your phone is, and in terms of your operating system. Hey Nafis, how you doing, friend? So whatever your operating system is, so iOS, I think iOS 26, 27 is out right now. It's in the 20s. It's high up there. So make sure you have the latest version. Okay, so that's the operating system for Apple. I'm not sure what the equivalent is for Google, but make sure you have the latest version. I know some of us will push it off, and your phone will give you that message like we're gonna update you overnight, and you never do it, and you push it off, push it off, push it off. You don't want to push it off. Make sure you have the latest version. Make sure you have that update that's done. Okay. So that's going to be really important. So that's the first thing to make sure your phone is operating clearly, okay, at its optimal level. The next thing you want to do, and let me know if you have questions about that. If you have any questions, put it in the chat. I want you guys to go walk away and be like, I have no clue what she was talking about. But your phone has those updates, those notifications they will push out to you to say you need the latest operating the iOS update. So you want to make sure you've done that. Thank you so much. 300 days, 200 comments. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much, friend. And so The next thing you want to do is that you want to make sure your app is updated. So what I did yesterday is that I posted a video from my live stream yesterday where I walked you through on my phone showing you how to update your app. Okay. So again, I'm an Apple user. Thank you so much, Kay. I'm an Apple user and I have what I do, I have to go to the App Store and then I type in TikTok and then I hit send and then it pops up the TikTok option. Typically right next to it, it says open. And I will tell you for months, I would click open thinking open was enough and it's the latest and it was doing it automatically, making the updates and I'm good. I wasn't. I'm just saying I wasn't. It's very deceiving. Hey, something you can use. It's very deceiving. So you want to make sure that you actually click TikTok's name, TikTok's symbol, whatever you want to click, and have it go to the page for TikTok. Okay? Just don't assume that it's good. Go to the page for TikTok, and if it says update there, you got to update. We had two updates that happened this week. There was one on Monday and one on Wednesday. So you want to make sure you have the latest version. I think Monday's update was correlated with that new feature in the fan club where you can now don't what do you call it? Donate essentially or gift. That's what it is. Gift a super fan. That's an update that just happened. So I think that happened. That was because of Monday's update. Wednesday's update was because of this new community gift because that launched the next day. So just know there's these updates that are happening. There's always new features, new campaigns, new things that are happening that can impact the app. And so they'll send an update out so that people can get it. We don't know when the update's happening. They don't give us a notification. TikTok do better. Because it's no reason why we should know that there's a new update. That should be like a system notification. Go to your app and get the new update. But we don't see that. So just know um, you got to do those updates. So start checking for those updates, okay? So if you didn't do two updates this week, one on Monday, one on Wednesdays, one on Wednesday, and if you haven't done one since Wednesday, or since Monday, then you got to go and do another update. Okay? So go in and do another update. All right? Let me know if there's any questions about that. I think somebody left to go get their update done, okay? Just saying. So, but do your updates. So that was the second thing. So your phone has to be updated with the most recent up-to-date operating system. Your app has to be updated with the most recent update for the app, the TikTok app. And then I was going to say the next thing she shared to do, if all else fails, you may be in a situation where you need to delete and reinstall the app. Okay? So that may very well be the case for you, where you need to delete and reinstall the app. Just as simple as that. Now, I say just as simple as that because it's not, I mean, to me, that seems like, oh my gosh, that's like drastic. But I've done it at least once before because when I got this phone, I had to, this was a new phone. I didn't have the app on it. And so when I got it, I had to install the app and then it would not find my account for this one. And so the salesperson said, I'm going to delete it and reinstall it. I was like, oh, okay. And so he did it. And he was able to log in and it was fine. So, but just know I did it once and that was in the summer. Now you may have to do it if things are not working correctly. All right. So I just want to put that out there. It could very well be that you need to delete and reinstall the app. All right. So that's something that you will have to decide on what makes sense for you and if you want to take that risk, but it should be okay once you log back into your account. Your account is still out there. Your account is not going anywhere. It's just that you had to delete and reinstall the app itself so that you can have the latest, greatest features. It's something I'm actually thinking about doing. I'm saying that out loud to you all. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, I saw you come in. Miss A. Hunter, I saw you as well. Thank you so much, friend, for that daily heart me. Um, I'm thinking about it because I still don't have the 3 gifts. Thank you, friend. Hello. I don't have that yet. I don't know why that feature has still escaped me, but it could be that I need to delete and reinstall the app. Okay. So keep that in mind. I will keep you posted as I get more information. I think this is the information she wanted to give me, but I haven't done anything with it. And then the last thing she shared is that after you do all that, you need to cut your phone off and cut it back on. Okay. So you need to turn your phone off and on. All right. A lot of people don't do that either. So, do you have to have everything that's updated? So the answer is I think your live stream does not operate at its full potential when you don't. It just doesn't have everything. Yeah. So yes, restart. Yeah, yeah. You definitely want to restart. I would say restart when even when you do the updates, just go ahead and restart. But yeah, you're not getting all the features and not getting all the tools and stuff that are out there. So you're not operating at its full potential. So that's the way I would look at it. You know, I can still operate my live the way I've been doing. You know, the risk could very well be I uninstall and reinstall it, and it still don't work right. You know, that's possible. So I don't know. I think that's my debate about it too, Black Lotus. Like I could do all that and it still won't give me the three gifts, or it still won't work to its full potential. So I would just say, you know, that's something you should consider, you know, depending on how you want to approach your live stream and making sure you have everything that you should have. Um, they say also, so I'm going to add a couple more to this list. So she gave us those four things to do. Okay. That was a total of four different things you want to do. She gave those as things to help improve your app and and your streaming experience. Um, there's a couple things I would add to that list. You got to make sure you have the right connection. That's to me is going to be key, whether it's the Wi-Fi signal or your 5G. I know there are some people who will go back and forth between them. I did it this morning because our internet went out yesterday, and when I streamed yesterday at 4 o'clock, I was on I was 100% on 5G that entire stream. I didn't turn on my Wi-Fi because it went out on me. What I did do before I went live today, before I went live for this 4 o'clock, my 10 o'clock was kind of acting wonky. I'll be honest with you. And then I heard a couple other people say their lives were not great either. So it might have been a TikTok thing. It could have been my Wi-Fi. I'm not sure what was happening. It was definitely not operating fully. Um, I took my extender out, I unplugged it and replugged it back in. I don't know if that helped. It could have helped a little bit. My bars seem a little stronger today, this afternoon than they did earlier in the daytime. My son he was at a meeting earlier. He just got back a little while ago. So I don't think he's streaming the way he was. So it might be the fact that he ain't streaming. I'm about to talk to my husband about him too, because I was like, look here, we can't coexist like this. So this is the one y'all didn't meet. He's been gone for the last year and he just got back in January. So now he's back and I think we're competing. We're competing for bandwidth. And so I need to figure it out. Is it him? Is it the internet? What is the issue? But just keep in mind your connection can make and break you. So you want to make sure you have a strong connection that you're able to essentially have you know a strong connection for your live stream and there's no disruption and glitching that's happening. The glitching could be all the things we talked about before. You don't have the best app, or you don't have the latest app update, your phone isn't operating correctly. It could be you need to uninstall and reinstall the app. It could be all those things, or it could be your internet connection, so keep that in mind as well. You said true. I see you love Universal. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. So those who are coming in room, it's not him. If you have the fastest speed for your provider, we do. And then we have extenders. We do have the fastest speed. So him and his brother, the combination of them. It's both of them. How about that? And it is me. So, so, so yes, Miss Jess just wants to come up in the box. Miss, does she? Does she? Then it's definitely not him. Which is why- it's not him alone, but I'm just saying the three of us, the three of us doing all this is probably the problem. So we all can't be doing this. But so no, seriously, I think all three of us are streaming to some extent. I'm streaming. I know, yeah, I think all of them are. I think they're all streaming. Um, yeah, so they're all streaming and on the internet. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll talk to my husband about it. I know we have I know we do have the strongest or the highest speed, and they bought the extenders as kind of a way to kind of keep me from, going off. To keep me happy. How about I say that differently? To keep me happy. And I think the Wi-Fi went out yesterday. It's done it twice this week. And literally all year long, y'all hadn't heard me really complain about my internet like that. Um, and we had one less person that was streaming at the same time. So I wonder, I don't know. I have to talk to my husband about it. I'm still blame them. I think it's them, y'all. It's them. So, so we'll see what's happening. But we'll see. If you have the highest, then it's not the pro. It's not. It's you said it's TikTok. It's TikTok. All right, I'll take that. It's them in TikTok. So it's TikTok first. How about that? TikTok, you the problem. So, I don't know. I have to see. The connectivity though does matter. So if you are experiencing some issues, check your connection too. It's three of us as well, and we are fine. So I'm not sure. You said it's TikTok. It's TikTok. Okay. All right. All right. So I won't blame the boys. Y'all got it. Don't blame the boys. Don't blame my household. So I'm the only female in this household right now. My daughter, she's away. So it's just her and I typically who have the female energy. So I'd start my fussing and everybody get upset and they're like, okay, we're gonna let her have her way. So I don't know. Y'all sure I don't need to fuss? Y'all sure? I don't need to fuss. Just blame TikTok. I'll be nice about it. I'll say it gently. Like, hey, yes, it's not them. And right now, they are changing so much and the algorithm is tripping. It is true. That is true. That is very true. That's true. Yeah. At least not right now. It's not them. He said in to his best. I haven't fussed. They've caught me actually in my very soft era. That's what I call it around here. I said I'm in my soft era. Y'all can't stress me. So no, TikTok is the problem. TikTok do better. It is the problem. It is tripping. And so just be mindful of that. You said awesome. um, yeah, so TikTok is the problem. I don't deny that. You said the TV watching through the apps watching YouTube is streaming, so you can add your husband. I know. I told you everybody. I'm streaming two devices. You're right. You're absolutely right. My computer running. Well, actually, I'm streaming three devices. So yeah, my computer running. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to the list of people to blame. It is. I know. He a problem too. So you fussing no. They got it easy. It's funny, Miss A Hunter. I'm really gentle too, because even when I think about my fuss level, I grew up in a household where my mom was a fusser. She was a fusser, and she was a fusser and a slight cusser too. She was a fuss cusser, cuss fussing. So she did all of it. I don't do that. I really don't curse at all, and I don't fuss a lot. I've never really been a true fusser because I think that's kind of one of my trigger trauma things. Like I don't like all that type of energy, so I try not to have it. And so they don't get that from me. They don't get it often. I'm one of those people that will say, "Well, so here's what happened. Do you think it's y'all streaming? What do you think? How can we fix this?" So that's how it goes down in my house, and they're like, "Oh Lord, now we gotta change." So so that's what typically happens. And so when I say something, it's like, okay, now we need to do something about it. So you said, so it's 5 people streaming. Yeah, technically, yeah. My nephew stays here too. He's here in the evenings, so he's not using it up during the time I'm streaming. But yeah, technically it's 5. I mean, my husband, my 2 boys, my nephew, and then me. Yep. And my 5-year-old, he will have his little tablet, but that's in the evenings too for a little bit. He's not like that. Hey, how you doing, friend? How you doing, party therapist? Hey, Cornelia, how are you, friend? He said, I got you. Y'all laughing at me. I killed them with kindness. Exactly, exactly. So that's typically what happens in my household. But like I said, every now and then I'll have to kind of say something, but I haven't lately. How did you put that banner at the top of your live screen? Solving tech glitches. Let me talk about this real quick because this is actually, you guys, really quickly, this is the AI feature. Have you guys gotten anybody else got it? The AI banners that are created? I showed this once before and it popped up for me. Anybody else ever get it? And it's funny, I probably should do a video on it. I don't think everybody has this feature. Um, a banner is a regular banner. A banner you can create. This actually is a banner that is created for me. Like you said, I don't know. Let me show you what it looks like. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on my shop account as a regular banner. And on this account, it shows up as an AI banner. So let's do this. I'm gonna screenshot real quick so you guys can see it. I'm not gonna be able to show my screen otherwise. Oh, can I? No, I won't be able to do it. Maybe I can show it. Hold on, let me show it from the other account. Let me show it from the other phone. Maybe I can show it. Let's see if it'll work. I might have screenshot for no reason. Hoping to minimize the creeps in my live and hoping banner will help. Noah's Ark of the internet. True. Let's see. Let me show you guys. Let's go here. Okay. So I'm going to show you guys here. Let me flip my camera. So it is going to let me do it. This is my Dr. Lisa account, but it's on this phone. So you guys can see it, see what I'm showing to you. So my shop page does not have this feature. So I'm going to go to settings. This is what you want to do, party therapist. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to see boards. You scroll down to boards. I'm going to click boards. And I want you to see what happens really quickly when I do this. Oh, we did it too quick. Typically, this is not there. I'm going to show you on my other account. You guys don't see that. You don't see this. It says it right here, AI boards. Okay. So this account has this AI board feature where it's picking up my live stream topics and what I talk about, and it will create these boards for me. Now, these boards, I'll show them in a second, and then you can save them down here. So you can have, I don't know if there's a cap on how many boards you can have, but you can tell I have several. So here it's creating boards for me. So if I click, let me just click one of them. It says Beyond TikTok Shop. I got to be careful. Oh, you said that's so cool. Yeah, because it's picking up what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. Good evening. How you doing, Silver Fox? Appreciate you being here. So it's picking up what I'm talking about. And so in this board, I can edit it. And then it even has a nice little engagement board too. It says exploring diverse ways to monetize your content and expertise. Thank you so much. So it has like this sub board that you have as well as your main board. The sub board happens for all all the boards, whether you create it with the AI boards or create a manual one. However, I don't like the way it covers up my face because I'm showing stuff, I'm talking, so I usually don't do that sub engagement board. Mine doesn't have that. Could it be the number of followers that you have? Oh, that's awesome. I don't know. I don't know. It's been picking up a lot of AI stuff for me lately. So the AI boards. Leanne came in my live. Leanne, are you still here, friend? She came in my voice chat. I did a voice chat yesterday. Um, she came in my voice chat and she said I was one of those people, and I think Powell said the same thing. I'm one of those people that have that AI message that will give you a summary before you tap to come into a live. So, oh, you tapped out. All I was saying is that it's picking up a lot of the AI features for me. So I'm one of those people that have that summary as well. I wouldn't be surprised if TikTok limited to a number of followers. They like to gatekeep. That's true. It could be your follower account. It could be. I don't know. I don't know who else has this. So it would be interesting if I did a check. eNurse, Natty Nat, Miss Vicky, you guys have all over 10K. Anybody check and see if you guys have it. Anybody has this AI boards. I wonder if it's a 10K thing. I don't think so. I recently got the bot that has that TikTok Tycho bot. Okay, okay. You said okay, be right back. All right. Um, so I recently got that feature. I don't know if you guys have that one. Hey Lisa. Lisa, you got a lot of followers too. Do you have the AI board feature? We were just trying to see who might have this feature where it creates these AI boards for you. You don't use boards though, do you? In your live stream? I don't think I see you with boards. If it's 300, you said you do. I do. You do have it? Okay, you've seen this AI board feature. Okay, so then she has it. You use boards? Is that for boards, or I do because you have this AI one? Type in AI if you have the AI one. It's a 300 count. I'm still. You said I'm still under. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be your biggest focus to build your community. Yeah. Um, so the AI board is here and it's picking up what you're saying in your live stream. So it creates a board for you. Keep in mind though, even though it creates this board, does not mean that the board is actually acceptable because you're not supposed to have names in your boards. You are proven an you're proven an amazing teacher. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Let's see. And so as you are talking in your live stream, it says, hey Luna, appreciate you. And you know who I should ask also? Thank you all who are coming back into the live. I see you all. I appreciate you coming here. Thank you, Luna, for the daily heart me. You know who I need to ask? Flourish. She might be a person I can ask too to see if she does not use boards. I know that for a fact. But I wonder if she has it because the AI has definitely picked up a lot about her live stream. They really recognize her live stream. So I wouldn't be surprised if she has it, but she just doesn't use it. Hey Doc, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, just keep this in mind. I'm gonna check. Be right back. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so it will create the board for you. You need to go in and edit the board. You see this one, unlocking TikTok follower growth. I would take that around. I would take that TikTok out of there. I would say unlocking rapid follower growth, if I was going to use that board. Um, this one, it says elevate your live sound, lighting, and presence. I could have done that for this live, in terms of having the new lighting. So that could be, something that I would easily be able to use because there's nothing in there that's a trigger. I would have to take TikTok out of this. It says TikTok Q&A, your growth questions answered. I'm back. TikTok does allow me. So you do have it. You have the AI board. Does allow you to what? Go live? What are you asking, party therapist? What was that? Does allow you what? Does allow me what? What? So do you have the AI board? Let me know if that's what you're saying. I think you've already gone live, haven't you? That's why I paused myself. I was like, I think you already gone live. Follows your narration. Not sure about the AI but I can create the board. Yes, you definitely can create the boards. We had just got there yet, but yes, you can create boards. Thank you for that, Luna. I see you, friend. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the Radiate Launch community gift. Um, so yes, so I wanted to point out the AI boards because if you guys don't have it, check to see if you do have it. Thank you for that. I love you so much and roses. Cute AI AI gifts, yes. That's another feature with that community gift too. That was made with AI as well. So then you have these different boards. So mastering TikTok shoppables. So it's heard me talk about shopping, growing your TikTok live audience. So that's a good one. So so these boards are in here and I can download these boards. So for example, I don't think I've done this one. So if I wanted to use it, I can go in and then tap it to edit. Let me see. Be nice. Oh, I have to tap. So there it is. So I can go in and change it. And what I would do for this board, um, let me fix it. Let me go to board. Okay. So really quickly before I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. So the board here is here. You go to the three dots, you hit edit, and then that's where you can delete it too. If you don't like a board, you can delete it, but you hit edit. And this one, I'm going to take the word TikTok out of it because TikTok says that you can't have social media platforms, including TikTok. You can't have pricing. So be careful when you're putting numbers and dollar signs and other symbols and stuff. You can't have pricing. You cannot have websites. You can't include that stuff. And you can't include names, personal names, and identifying information. Okay? So be cognizant that you got to take this stuff out. If I was to keep it, it may suppress my views. That's what it says. You won't be recommended for the FYP. Okay. I just checked no AI board for me. You don't have it. So if I wanted to keep this board, I could change the colors. I can do all that stuff there. Um, what did it just do? Audiences. Let me take that off. Grow your live audience. So if I wanted to create that, I can change the backdrop. I'll probably make it transparent like I do this board here so the lights can shine through and stuff. So I can use that look and then have the board up there. Okay. Thank you so much for that daily heart me. I appreciate the follow, friend. So that is there for you. So I would save that board. And then if I wanted to, I could change the font and stuff. I like it when it's one line like this because it's not in my way as much. I typically don't like the two lines. That's my personal preference. So I can change what type of font that is. And they have a couple different font sizes. I don't remember what this one is. I really don't remember what I selected. But let's just say I selected neon. Nope, that didn't do it. I don't remember, but I'm going to change it one more time. Thank you all for the populars. Um, I don't know why that does it. Thank you for the shares as well, friends. Okay, it's not changing. That's okay. And then I'm just going to hit save. Okay. So it's under review. If I go back out and come back and check it, it's there for me. Okay, not to prove. So here's what I would tell you. Thank you for that. Hey, Coach Chantel. Um, for my friend, if you ever want to create a board, like I said, these AI boards are there and I just can edit them if I wanted to. Or I can hit review goes through, yeah, it goes through super fast. Yep. You can click out and back in and it should be approved. Yep. Um, if you want to just add a board, you're going to add general. General is this board, the multi-guest, multi-panel. The multi-guest one is for when you have the panel boxes. Like when you have people in your panel boxes, you can have one of those boxes be used for a board message. Okay. And then they have some other templates here. These are just templates you can take in and then write a message in. okay? And save it, or you can create your own, okay? My battle sister friend won last night. It was awesome. I sent my first interstellar gift. I love it. Nice. She won. Now, who was she battling? Was this supposed to be like a huge um agency battle like for her? What was happening there? She also robs a lion and much more. Oh, she also got that too? Okay. Oh Lord. I love that. She's big time on these streets. She's an A-leaguer. I love that. So yeah, I love that for her. That is awesome. Yes, it was an agency battle. Okay, yeah, she's with GQ, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, yeah, she's big time now. She's big time in terms of the battles, and she got a reputation for winning now too. That's awesome. Um, so am I good here? Are you guys good? Let me know if I need to talk about boards. I'm gonna finish. I'm probably gonna have to talk about boards in my content too. So I'm probably going to make a point to do that, especially now that they have the AI boards. So if nobody in the room, thank you. Look at you hitting level 11 up in here. Thank you for those finger hearts. Appreciate that, friend. Appreciate the support. Those are coming in. Thank you so much for your support in the live. Let me know if you guys have questions. I kind of went into a slight different direction, but I'm happy to answer questions. I'm not going to stay on too long. I know Coach Jesse, speaking of battles, thank you so much, Kim. Appreciate you. I know Coach Jessie is having her battle tonight. So she's having her battle tonight. So you guys are welcome to support that. She's going to be starting at around 6:30. She'll probably start her live 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. And her battle time is 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Yep. Hey, Dr. Lisa, thank you so much, Kim. Hey, I missed what you said about links in the bio. Um, you said she did respond. Okay, that's good. That's good. Awesome. Awesome. Links in the bio. Well, what we're doing, honestly, um, TikTok, I think it started with Leanne. Leanne had one of her viewers, one of her supporters shared that she received a message from TikTok, and it was like a marketing message, but it was a message nonetheless that talked about using Service Plus because TikTok does not want you to use your link in bio because it suppress your views or may cause you to get violations or restrictions. And so that's how it started. Thank you so much, 400 comments, friend. So with that, Coach Jesse ended up going to a session about Service Plus, and they did allude to that being something of concern, something that they're paying attention to. So just, just be careful. We're seeing, I took my link out of my bio, I moved it to my business account, the agency account, and I'm testing. I'm in a test phase. So I'm trying to see. I reached out to my point of contact yesterday just to ask if she had any insight into that. And I'm waiting to hear back from her. So I'll keep you guys posted. We were talking about some other glitchy stuff, and she gave me the information there about updating your phone app, your phone operating system, the TikTok app from um, your TikTok store, not your TikTok store, your app store, and then making sure you uninstall and reinstall the app if it's still acting up, and then finally making sure that you turn your phone on and off when you do all those steps. Make sure that you've done that reboot of your phone too. Okay, so I can't say link in bio. Um, I think people were saying you want to avoid saying that as much as possible. I think that's come up over the year or so that you got to be careful about how much you say it, and that is a concern. But I think it's now even more of a concern to have one in your bio. That now we're moving to a place where you might want to be cautious about it. You said, "Can I spell it?" You can say yeah. If you go to my profile, in my profile you'll find my stand, or you'll find my beacon. You can say names like that, so people understand. You might say webpage, something like that. So I think you just got to be careful. The algorithm, they're listening, they're paying attention. Do they know how to spell? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if they know how to spell. They may have it. What if it's a business company profile? I don't know if there is um a difference between the business side or the creator side for this particular issue. Service Plus actually has more services that are opened up to business accounts, and they actually do like a verification process for web pages too. So you can upload it and see if they will approve it. So if it's not an approvable web page, that could be problematic regardless. So the AI can spell. It can spell. I think so too. I know someone that uninstalled the app and reinstalled and has totally different FYP, not her niche. Ooh, oh, that sucks. Oh my gosh, Miss Treetop, we did not need to hear that. But that may be the case. That could very well be the the problem, I guess, if you uninstall and reinstall it. Now you have to you know, get the algorithm to know your niche all over again. Yeah, that sucks. In my personal profile, I do link to the company account, I think. I do too. So are you talking about if you go to my profile here, are you talking about and then click my photo again when the mini profile pops up? Are you talking about like that where I have it the at symbol, the company page in my profile? I do. I did that in my bio and I do the opposite for the business account. Yeah. So that's a way to do it. I think that's my solution to add to link the two accounts that way. So you could do that. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I think we're saying, okay, gotcha. If you do it, I'm doing it. I do it. I do it. Now I don't know if it's right now. I can't. Hey, if it's good, if it worked good for you, I'll take credit. If it don't, I ain't taking credit. Don't blame me. But yeah, I've been doing that for a minute now. So it is the way to kind of show the business side, the business account. Um, and so I've been doing it that way. Now, is that a problem? I don't think so. They haven't said you can't do that, but who knows? That might be a problem too. So somebody wanted to schedule a one-on-one with me. And so here was my workaround. And so I'll break that down for you all as well. I double parked today just to see if I could, and it went well. I also did a small battle and won. You said, what you double parked? You double parked. What does that mean? That's cold, ain't it? Is that cold? Cold for going down the street to the restaurant? Mrs. Treetop, you are hilarious. You said yes, that's code for it. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious when you said that to me. He's like, I'm going to a restaurant down the street. Go eat over there for a little bit. Oh, Miss Vicky, you like, what is she talking about? She talking about the shiny new tour down the street, the other app. Y'all put it in the chat, or don't put it in the chat. I'll put it. I'll just say the initials ES. So, yeah, so that's what she was referring to. And she said, I double parked. Okay, across the street. Across the street down the road. Yeah, yeah. So, yes, that's what she's saying, our new neighbors. So, yeah, I just ran in for a minute. Did you really? I love it. You have two devices, though, don't you? I mean, I'm assuming you do. You have two devices. That would be my recommendation to have the secondary device. Sunshine Beach, thank you so much, Raymond. She is funny. She's hilarious. She is hilarious. So I'm going to double park as well. You said you're gonna try double parking. All right. I hear you. I hear you, friend. Three now. One was just delivered today. Oh, really? Nice. I hear you, Kim. Kim, take a look. It is it is for from my understanding, I can't speak to the fact that I have not been over there, but hearing people talk about it, it really is designed for people who are really into battling. That seems to be like the main focus from what I keep hearing. Mystery type, you can say yes or no to that. I think they're still building things out. I don't know if it's really meant to be, or at its current iteration, meant to be for just, you know, your regular live streamers. Um, yes, it is the main focus currently. Yep. So just kind of keep that in mind. Um, I would not be surprised, and I am leaning towards. There's a meeting next week that I got to go to on Tuesday, so I'll keep you guys posted as I hear more information. I wouldn't be surprised if it was created by TikTok. Wouldn't be surprised. I think they're probably trying to make a space for that type of those type of content creators, those type of creators on this app, um, those type of creators, and that's the space for them. And this is the space now, because my understanding is that they were really trying to build out the business, the professionalism that happens here. You figure their commercials now are all speaking to that. You got the commercial that talked about the, creator that was a math tutor and the creator that was helping with science and stuff. You're seeing that type of um, commercial content that's out there for folks. And then when you come here and see it in real life, it's like, wait a minute, does that really the image that they're trying to convey? I'm thinking they're trying to shift the image a little bit. So it's simple, and I believe it really is. I heard that. Yeah. I would not be surprised if that's what they're trying to create. A space for those creators that want to do the battling, want to do the games, make that a fun gamification place. Yeah, you could do all that over there. And then over here, you got this other entity where brand deals and other people they're trying to bring into corporations and stuff to get the corporate dollars. You now can have an image of, okay, here's what streaming looks like, and here's what people are teaching, and all the other educational, professional things that are happening. Service Plus, you know what I'm saying? So all that is kind of shifting the image a little bit, and they want to make sure that they can convey that. I have not been over there to see the new neighbors. I have not. I'm new here. Hoping to meet new good friends. Hey friend, how you doing, Derek? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you coming on in. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions as well. And the others that's coming in. Thank you so much. Feel free to drop in and say hi if you're new. Um, People do battles a lot, however, they use it for one-on-one talks. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, speaking of one-on-one talks, I did it today. So one of the creators here, I'm not gonna share her name, but one of the creators here, she was having some issues getting onto the Zoom. And I said, well, let's do a private TikTok. And literally, I made it where I only invited a specific person. I invited her, and we were in my live. There was nobody saw the live. There was no trolls. Nothing came in my feed. The live stream said viewer one because I invited one person. So you can do that. They have a campaign that are paying 50 cents for uploading content videos and dollar for which for here on TikTok? What do you mean? Which campaign? For here? So Terry, thank you so much for joining. So you absolutely could create this to be a space. Um, you better tap it around. Yes. Okay. Okay. Gotcha, Kim. Thank you so much, Summer, for joining. Um, so yeah, so if you wanted to do a specific invite for a person and you meet with them and you do the live stream here, you could. It's the guest panel. And so once she joined my live, I invited her up as a guest and we just had a conversation. Yep. So hey Elle, hey Sultrinata. So you can do that. I just wanted to say that out loud so that you be tapping around. What I mean, tapping around, what you mean? My topics. I'm tapping around the different topics. I know TikTok be keeping up with me too. They're like, what is she talking about now? Let me do an AI board for that. Are you a traffic ticket because you got fined? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna let you stay in a room for that. That was cute. Hello, Sultry Nana. Find things out for us. I'll be finding things out for you. All right. Um, Let me know if you guys got any other questions. Y'all said, y'all looked up, I was like, what in the world? He said, wow. What are some beginner tips you have for beginners? Um, well, the first thing, what do you mean in terms of getting ready to go live, or do you already go live, friend? Let me know. Um, you said God 2020 Vision, WFF. Thank you so much. Good vibes. We are all a work in progress. Yes, what we put there come back to us. What we put there come back to us. Okay, God did it. God will always do it. I love that. Thank you so much, friend. See, I was able to give you a laugh. You did. That was very kind. I appreciate you. Love the lights. Thank you. I appreciate your glow. Thank you so much. God 2020 Vision. Let me ask a question. Do you go live? So I want to make sure I answer your question correctly. What we put out there comes back to us. I got you, friend. Comes back to us. Got you. I think I need to edit that. Yes. That's okay. Could have been me, but it might not have been. But do you go live, friend? Let me know. Let me know if you go live. And if you do go live, you can also put your live schedule in your bio. Put your live schedule, day, time zone, days of the week. And then when you and if you are looking to go live, 100K taps. Yes, let's get to 100K go. I love that. Thank you, Miss Vicky. When you get there, what I will say is, I like the idea of those first 3 lives, being intentional about playing with the features, getting comfortable, talking to people as they come in. That's a great time to do it. Just don't sit there and just have your talking points. You're engaging. You're spending those first 3 lives connecting with people. Thank you so much, those who are coming in. I see some of you coming into the live. Appreciate you. Smiles showing. Thank you so much. Um, Yeah, you're so funny. You say, I know her husband thinks so too, huh? So, you say, Hannah. You ought to see me on the YT. The YT, I have this little disclaimer statement that I have to say because I'm all over the world. When I say all over the world, um, I don't know, African continent, the Asian continent, you name it. And so they all push it into the live, and I get all the little compliments and stuff. And so part of my little talking points is like, okay, because they ask where I'm from and all this other stuff, and I say I'm from Florida. I'm happily married. Thank you for the hair. Thank you for the beautiful compliments. Thank you for all the compliments. Now we're gonna talk about going live. So let me just put that out there because I don't need all the distractions. Oh, you're beautiful. And I was like, come on now. About different things, I haven't quite did that quite yet. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the gifts. I see you, Miss Vicky. I appreciate you. I'm just trying to get used to being on live. Okay, and that's it. That's it. The very first couple lives, when you're going live, you got to do 3 lives to get full features and access. So pin and comments. You said happily married. Yes, happily married. um, to post comments, I'm sorry, to pin comments, to they used to make it where you didn't have co-host and guest on that first live. I think you do now. I think you can have a guest and a co-host on the very first live that you do. Um, but just know that you're going live to get comfortable with how the platform operates. And so as people are coming into your live, say hello to them. Just like I tapped your name and read your bio, read their bio. And if they don't have a bio, say, "Oh wow, I wish I could read your bio." Maybe I would suggest that you put a bio out there so people can read it and connect with you. In the beginning, you also want to start almost like the water cooler talk or coffee shop talk. I like that concept of you being somewhere and you're striking up a conversation. So you can say, "Hey, I'm new. Where are you from? This is my first time going live. This is my second time live. Um, I'm trying this out. Are you new? Do you go live? Where are you from? I'm from this state. So little things like that to kind of get that person who might just be scrolling by and listening to you outside the screen to tap in and say, hey, I'm from Florida. I've gone live before, and when they say yes or no, you can say, do you have any tips for me? I'm trying live for the first time. So any conversation like that can help. So just think about it from that perspective. Like, how would you want to engage with your viewers and try that out and how you've seen other live hosts engage. So keep that in mind. That's the main thing I would tell you in the beginning. And just keep doing it. Do it scared. We got a sticker for that. Do it scared. Practice makes progress. Nobody's perfect. You're not perfect at this. I am not perfect at this. You just keep going and just keep, engaging and connecting with folks, with people who are coming to your room. Okay. And then just keep in mind, you control the room. It's your room. You can mute somebody, you can block them, you can report them. So those are the main things. So don't let someone take over your room or make you feel bad, you know. And if you get a troll in your room that says you have to end your live and it's in these comments like that, then it's not real. That's a troll. So don't end your live. So don't do that. Hey, Miss C, how are you, friend? Yes, do it. Scared, but do it. I love it. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, my dear friends, it is 6 o'clock. I appreciate you guys so much. Um, I am going to hop off shortly. Let me know if there's any questions. I've done 90 minutes, over 90 minutes now. So I appreciate you all coming through, supporting the live stream. Let me know if you guys have any questions. The lighting is new. It is in the shopping cart. I'm gonna pin it real quick just so that we can showcase that since I have it in here. Making this slightly shoppable. If you are curious about it, it is on sale. So it's in there. It's the sunset lamp. The lamp itself is literally right here shining. That's it right there. It's a little small lamp. It's not anything big. It's like a little small tabletop thing. Okay. So it's literally right there. Okay. And I'll show it to you on the box too. So don't expect some super lamp. And then this is my palm tree it's pointing towards. So it's reflecting that. And anything you want to point it towards, it'll reflect off the wall and give you nice little wall art. So it's a little fixture here. See that? And so you get that light there. And then over my head, I have my clip-on lamp, clip-on light. And so that's what you're seeing, where it's kind of shining on me a little bit more. I usually have my stage lights on and my overhead light. I don't have any other light on. I don't have any of that on. It's just literally this clip-on light and the color light. Okay. And let me show you this clip-on light. I'm not pinning it right now. I guess I could pin it. You said I need that. Thank you so much. You said on the dot. um, this clip-on light, I'm gonna show you guys how powerful this thing is. It is really, really good. I'm gonna cut it off. Y'all gonna be like, what in the world? Because I'm gonna be little, it's gonna make it really dim in here. But you'll see this light. This light will pop a little bit more, but let's cut it off for a second. See that? That's what it looks like without the light. So it's too dark for me. It's too dark. But, it's actually a nice pop of light um, in terms of how it kind of brightens me as making me highlight, because all I'm doing is clipping it on my tablet and it highlights me quite a bit. So when it's off, I think I'm too dark. It's not giving the effect I want. So I would turn it back on so I can have a little bit of highlight to me. Yep. You said, I like that light. Yes. Front light needed. Absolutely. Wow. Yep. Y'all laughing at my palm trees, huh? Oh, thank you, Mrs. Treetop. Thank you for the for the swan. The duck that turns into a swan. I appreciate your friend. So yes, so just know, yeah, that's highlighted on there. That's why you see the palm tree. Yep. So that's there. So Hello, friend. How you doing, love, Auntie Juju? Thank you so much. It's in your showcase. It is in my showcase. Um, if you guys are pinning, looking at the product that's pinned. Let me check. Let me see if I can pin the other one. If I can grab the other one. Let's see. Let me add another one. It should be in my showcase. Let me see. Is it there? I've moved stuff out, and some things got sold out during the holidays, so I probably need to do an inventory check. No, it's in there. Um, okay. So the two are in there now. I'll pin it in a second, but it's a clip-on light. Yeah, Miss Vicky, you might have purchased this for me, that clip-on light. I end up having to get another one just so that you guys know, because it's not a bad buy, so I would encourage you if you wanted to get more than one. I end up getting another one because if you turn the knob to make it the tension of the light can move back and forth. If you turn it too tight, you'll break it. You could break the clip. I broke the clip. So, and that's a user error, but it's an easy error to make because you think you can tighten it, and you can tighten it, but you can tighten it pretty tight. It was my first shop purchase. Was it really? Oh, that's sweet. You are at 63%. I want you to move you up some. I wasn't comfortable with the number. Oh, you're so sweet. This is Tree Top. You know what? I need to do better about looking at it because I did have to come back on last night. It wasn't bad. Um, a few of y'all came into my live. I just did a voice live. So I probably, with the way things move in the evening, more than likely I will have to come back on again. But it makes it not too bad. So yeah, so it's not too bad. But thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. What she's talking about is my league. If you are, if you are, so when you're in the B League, when you're looking at, well, C League too, I think it gets a little challenging with the C League too. But when you're doing it, it'll if you're dropping lower, you end up losing a fragment. I probably need to battle some point in the month of February so I can have a fragment or two on reserve because in March I'm traveling. So we'll see what that looks like. So I got to keep that in mind. I'll figure it out. I'll probably do it towards the end of the month. You're at 59% now. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, 59 now. What happens is, how do the fragments work? What happens? I think safe for me is like in the 40s because of being pushed down, like 48 to 45 will put me in the safe zone. Um, yeah, yes, I do. I know I need to battle, yeah. So how do the fragments work? Fragments are TikTok's way. Think of credits that you're earning. So you're earning credits as you go live. I'm gonna unpin this and I'll pin the other one. As you're going live, you're earning credits for you're earning credits for your live stream each day that you go live. And if you don't go live or if you don't get enough um, push doing that live, enough gifting and stuff, enough diamonds you collected, you could lose a credit. So you could lose that credit. So think about it that way. So you either earn a credit or you keep the credits you got. So keeping the credits you got is great, or you could lose it. And so you just got to kind of make sure as you go live each day, because it's um, a daily process. And so you want to make sure you have enough to go live and keep your status, keep where you're at. Okay, so that's what's happening. So you earn more fragments. You can earn some, and then if you go up high enough, you can get what's called a shield, and that'll shield you from losing that fragment, that credit, if you were to drop down. But you only get so many of those you earn. So yeah, this is the clip-on light. This is what I have clipped to my phone right now. I mean, I'm sorry, to my tablet. I'll show it to you guys because I have it pinned. So this is it. It's not super big. Okay. And this is where I was talking about if you twist it If you make this tension too tight, you won't be able to move it. So you got to be careful about not making that too tight. And then sometimes you have to tighten it because you don't want it to wobble too much. So sometimes I tighten it a little too tight. And so that's what I was referring to earlier. Have that from your early shop days. Do you really? It's, hey, like I said, I had to buy another one because I broke the clip. So this is my second one I purchased. So it lasts a long time. Even the one I broke, the light still works. It just doesn't have the clip to it. So I ended up buying another one, and I love it. It's been a standby, and I take this when I travel. So when I'm traveling, I don't bring any other lights. I bring this to me with me, and I have this in my purse, and I have my, where's it at? My easel. That's a little, I think it's in my travel bag from when I traveled last time. And so I have these two, and that's what I use along with these. So I have a little, and if you look at my shopping cart, especially my new friends in the room, I consider those are like some of the things I have in there are like your essentials that you need. Um, I don't have them in my shopping cart, I'm sorry. I have them in my showcase. But let me, where's the easel at? Is it here? It is in here. So it's in my travel bag. Well, I'm gonna add one more thing in there. This is for my newbies, so my newbies know some essentials to get. Uh-oh, did I pin something else? No, what did I do? And then there's some other stuff in here that you can, in my shopping cart, my showcase. So if you go to my photo up above, you'll see my showcase. But there's some other stuff in here that you can use. Hold on one second. I'm just trying to make sure what's in here. Okay. Give me 1 second. I've made this a shoppable live. I haven't done a shoppable live in a minute. Okay, so let's see. All right, let me unpin. I'll pin the next one. Thank you all who are coming in. I see you all. Thank you all who got your daily heart me. I missed you. How you doing, Esther? Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you joining. From your shopping cart. Hope I did that right. You did. I bought the sunset light. Oh, did you? Okay. Frags, when I hear that, is so confusing in the beginning, thinking it's part of something. It is part of something. Um, I like it. I see something else in your showcase that most TikTokers have, and I will be surely I get it. Okay, along with these items. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Yes. Okay. So, oh, I sent an invite by accident. Don't answer, pals. That was accident. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, friend. So the last item I'm gonna pin. Did I unpin everything? I think I unpinned everything. Let's see. Let me pin that. So, um, so the last thing I was gonna say is this. So this is the thing that I take. So the light and this is just a tabletop easel. It goes up to 40 inches, so it goes pretty long. It could be a selfie stick too. But it's really great to travel because it's so compact. And then when I do my live, I just put my phone on and it's able to sit wherever I need it to sit. And so I have that. So I take this with me, although my phone is not on this easel right now. I have it on a flat base stand. I actually bought something a little different recently. But this is what I travel with because it's super easy, compact, and I'm able to take that with me, throw it in my purse. So this is what I travel with. I travel with that clip-on light. You guys know I got to get a new tapper, but I have my tapper with me. And then my microphone I took with me, although my microphone has been acting inconsistent lately. I don't know if it's my charger port that it's not compatible with, so I got to pay attention to that. But my microphone too. And I typically use my phone for the phone microphone, so I don't have to worry about it. But if I'm in a room that's a little bit bigger and stuff, I want to have the mic so my voice doesn't have to worry about carrying, and dealing with competing sounds. So the microphone is helpful in that way. I've had to use it at least once. Um, so yeah. So that's just a couple of things you want to know. So that's all I want to show you guys. I appreciate you guys. Um, do you have the easel that you can use for your phone and your tablet? You know what? The easel for my phone I bought from my shop page. I need to bring it over on this account. I don't have it on this account. I have it on my other account. So it's and I wish I could show it to you. So I would have to show it. I can't show it to you now because I have the shopping cart on. But it's a different stand. It's actually, I like it. It's a flat base and it has this elevation on it. I used to use this one. This one I used literally for the last year. It's an auto tracker. I keep the auto tracker off, but the neck is just so long. So now I bought one where the neck extends and I don't have to worry about looking down like that. So I bought this one. I changed it out about 2 weeks ago. It hasn't been long, but I've been using this new one. Um, and then the easel that my tablet's on is a long gooseneck. It sits up high as well. That one I can show you. Let me show it to you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. My room is a little darker because of not having light. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Let's see. So what is the long neck? Where is the long neck one? The one I'm using now for my phone. Let me show you. Let's go. Let me go to my shop page. I'm gonna put it in here. Let me see if it's in my showcase. It is. Um, let's see. Let me show you the pictures. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna show it to you. I have the black version of this one. That's what I have. That's what I'm using right now. I'm gonna put my shop page in my, I'm gonna join this live under my shop page. So this is my shop page. If you go to this showcase, you can get that one. If you go to this showcase also, I think the stand that my tablet is on is in this on this page. For this account, it's sold out. So I need to go back and look. I need to remove it. But I think on this account, it's not sold out. It's a different seller. So I think that's the difference between the two. They have the 2-in-1 easel that you can have for the tablet and phone. So, oh, one of my oldest sons. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I looked into getting that. I love it. It's super sturdy. It has the flat base. If you go and look at it, Miss Vicky. Oh, my Zoom just started. Okay, thank you. You're welcome, friend. Um, yeah, so it has a flat base to it. I like the flat base versus the tripod base when it has the 3 legs. I like the flat base better. It offers me more stability. Um, so let me know if, hopefully I'm not, I think it was frozen for a second there. Let me know. I was looking at the screen. Um, so the other, let me check something real quick. My other stand, I wanted to see if it's in there. I think it is, but let me check and see because it was sold out for a minute and people were saying they couldn't find my stand. What time is our battle? Coach Jesse's battle is at 7 Central, 8 Eastern, 8 o'clock Eastern. So we gotta remember that 8 Eastern. Who else is going live? Anybody else going live in the room? I appreciate you guys. Anybody going live? Okay, you know what? It's out of here too. I think it's sold out. It was in here at one point, but now it's gone. So I need to go and clean up my shop, remove some products. You're there. So 7 p.m. Central. Miss Treetop, she's on the East Coast, so that's why I said Eastern. So 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. So that is, she's going to start probably closer to 6:30-ish. Well, 7:30 our time? Okay, got it. Yep. And so that's happening then. And then who else? Anybody else going live? Anybody else going live? Who's going live? So we can support and on this here Friday night. All right. Let me know if there's any other questions. I end up doing a shoppable live, y'all. I haven't done a shoppable live in a minute, so I appreciate you guys indulging in that process. But let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer questions as well. Appreciate everybody coming through. I'm gonna get off now. I'm gonna check to see who's live. I'm gonna try to get out and get around a little bit. I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you claim any points for yourself. Claim your points. I appreciate everybody supporting. And then let me know if you have any questions. How you doing, career coach Ann? How you doing, friend? And then I see that people are doing amazing in the new campaign. Yes, people, it's only day one. It's only day one. So, yeah, it started midnight yesterday. So, technically day two, but still, it's too early. I had technical difficulties this Tuesday, but I usually go live Tuesdays, 5 p.m. Eastern. Okay. Okay, you got to pick up another day or two, friend, so you can build some more community. Move a little faster with your community building. You said, Sultry Nanny said, do you have to open a shoppable live for a specific amount of time? No, no, no. You said, which is awesome. Yes, yes, it is awesome. However, Mrs. Treetop, there's a whole lot more points that are out there than what January had. Yeah, so the numbers we're seeing, I mean, I think there's triple the amount of points, for what we offered in January. Go live. So diamonds alone was only 2 points. It's 5 points now. Um, diamonds and battles were 6 points. It's 10 points. Diamonds, I'm not diamonds. Go live minutes was 6 points. It's 15 now. Gold valid live days is a new feature, a new one, and it's 500 points for each day that's a valid go live day. You got to go live for at least an hour to get it counted as a valid go live day. So yeah, so it's just more points, and then matches it was 250 last or 260 last month, 600. So yeah, it's just a whole lot more points to get. So that is true. I saw that. Yeah, so it's a lot more points. So that's why I said I think it's going to be interesting to see who are in the top three because I think there's so many more points to get. I mean, I made the minimum 300K. I should have made it like a million because they're gonna be at a million by next week. But yeah, so it's a lot more points, and we'll have more people who will get to the top of the leaderboard if nothing else because they go live a lot. Yeah. So, so yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to see who rises to the top. I think the difference maker is always going to be the people who battle. Those are going to be the difference makers. Mrs. Treetop, you battle. People who battle and people who have a lot of diamonds flowing in their rooms. I think those are going to be the difference makers for this particular campaign. And then on top of those people who go live and get minutes and stuff like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting just to see how this works. If it becomes too easy, we'll switch it up again. Because like I said, 300K diamonds points. I was like, oh, this is a cakewalk. When I saw the numbers for today, I was like, oh, they're gonna be at 300K by Sunday. so so yeah, I'm probably gonna have to change it up some. But yeah, so all right, my friends, I appreciate everybody who's here. Let me know if you have any final questions before I head out. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm still trying to assess um my connection, but hopefully it worked fine today. We had some people come in a lot because of the shoppable. Thank you so much, God 2020 Vision. I think this was your first time here, so I appreciate you coming in and engaging, friend. Let me know if you have any more questions. Let me know if you do go live. I am a Creator Network agency, so I'm happy to answer questions. And if you want to join the agency, it is free. So it's a free program, so you can join as well. Stream a long time also. Does the voice chat work also? Yep, it works. There are a lot of voice chats happening. I know. Yeah. Yeah, voice chats work. Voice chats is part of it too. Thank you. Thank you, Miss A. Hunter. Hey, John Scott, how are you, friend? Thank you. Amen to you as well. Thank you so much. Hey, Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. Good evening. Good evening. I know you was like, Doc, I'm about to leave. Doc, I'm leaving. I'm leaving shortly. I'm gonna stay on 4 minutes. 4 minutes will get me to 2 hours, y'all. 4 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I looked at the time over here. I was like, oh, I guess I could stay 4 minutes. 4 minutes you could do in your sleep. So I need to be better at looking at my time. There was a day last week where I was like right shy of 2 hours and I didn't do it. So I am TikTok. I am about to get off though. I just want to let TikTok know. I am going to get off soon. But Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? Are you going live tonight? Let us know if you're going live. And people who are live right now, I was going to shout out some folks who are live. Um, Glam is live. That's Glam Real Life Closet. She's live. Thank you for the community gift. Thank you so much. Kim Love Jones, how you doing? Coming back in. Thank you. Oh, look at you for the hang of lights. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you as well. Um, we have Lisa live. She is live right now too. She's live. And then voice chat, we have Miss K Latte. And then Demi Designs, Digital Designs is also live. She's doing, she does the whole AI Canva prompts and stuff. So she's helping you create designs. So really good live if you want to go there. Our live is really popular too. I'm going live at 8 p.m. So Kim, you're going live at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, friend. You trying to go across the street too? Is that the thinking, Kim? Tell me what you think of it when you go there. Let me know what your thoughts are. I would appreciate hearing what you think because your live is obviously you're speaking to a certain audience, so it'll be interesting to hear what you say. Yes, Eastern. Okay. Okay. Yes. You're doing it today? You're doing both places? Let me know. I'm doing a pop-up, but possibly just a voice chat. Okay. Okay. What time are you going live to? So, so yeah, keep us posted on when your pop-up might be so we can come support. You said I might. Okay. You have more than one device. Um, I will let you know. Okay, yeah, keep us posted on how it goes. Let me let me know. Live, Mrs. Treetop, live access is immediate. I thought there was a process for it. Was there a process for getting live access? Is it so many followers or so many people or is it 50? Maybe 50, 50 or 100? It's a small number. I'm not sure what it is. It was immediate when you did it. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's a well, let me say I'm not gonna say that. I don't know if it's immediate still. I heard somebody say it wasn't. I thought it was a process. But maybe they didn't know what they were talking about. So I'm not sure now. Okay. Okay. Oh, you said okay, I didn't know. Yeah, I know there was a process for content creation. Like you had to have so many posts over there, and there was some other things you had to do um, from the content side. I thought that's what kind of unlocked the live side too, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Um, I say this to this day, I haven't been over there, so I have not been over there. I think what stops me honestly is I um I realize when it comes to how I'm trying to do a couple different some other projects and stuff, I don't want to bring that into the fold. I think that's how I feel about it, but I think that's just where I'm at right now. I find myself trying to do some stuff. I want to get some stuff done for YouTube. I want to do some stuff, obviously, for the business that I'm doing. And so there's a couple projects on my plate. And I was like, okay, if I add that, that may take me in a direction I don't want to go. So they, um, I thought it was 80. I thought it was an 80-20 split. Again, it is for primarily battling. You see, primarily that's what you're doing over there. And then those who are not, you are definitely bringing your community along with you. You're definitely bringing your community with you, because I don't know if it's a space for, um, startups. You said content is 50-50. Okay. Content is 50-50. So what I mean by startup is like you're starting from scratch. I think you would be starting from scratch. So you want to have a buddy. Yeah, you definitely want to have a buddy you can co-host with to kind of get things going. You want to, start building a rapport and get yourself going. Because I've heard, some of that is part of the building that you need to do. So yeah, you definitely want to, have some community with you. Okay. All right, friends. I see you all. I appreciate you all. Let me know if there's any other questions about TikTok. Let me know if there's any other questions. I appreciate everybody who's here. Charlie, I saw you come in, friend. I'm about to get off, but I appreciate everybody coming through tonight. We did end up doing a somewhat of a shoppable live, so thank you so much for supporting. I'm removing these products. I only had 3 in there. Make sure I don't get in trouble with TikTok. You said, okay. Thank you for that daily heart. Me too. Hey, Eugene, I saw you as well. Multiple streams of income is essential to freedom and peace of mind. It is. It is. It is. So yeah, definitely think about what your streams of income are. So you have different ways to go. You said, sorry, I forgot. No problem, no problem. Do me a favor, collect your points. Collect your points. I appreciate everybody who came through. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna get off in just a few moments. So I appreciate everybody coming through. And I will see you guys tomorrow at 10. Hopefully, I got some more updates for you guys, especially that link in bio conversation. Okay. So I'll keep you posted there. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for that. Club victory. Yes, Fred. Thank you for the populars. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much. Um, And I will see you. Thank you for the populars, friend. Blessings and peace, family. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock and 4 p.m. Eastern. I go live daily, okay? God 2020 vision. Okay. Thank you for that, friend. Thank you, Miss Sotrinana. All right. Take care, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you, my YT friends. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow at 10, okay? Take care, friends. Bye-bye.